talk NBA. Let's go to the NBA.
Oh
Uh,
boy.
you're not gonna like me for this take because I'll say this: when the Cavs were in the 4-year battle with the Golden State Warriors, if there's one person on this planet I couldn't stand, he wore number 23 for the Golden State Warriors named Draymond Green. But after you went through those battles with Golden State, and I look back and I have a lot of respect for what they've done in their culture and what they have there. I do believe that Draymond Green, I may be the only person on this planet that believe this. I don't
Okay.
think Draymond should have been suspended at all.
Are you
I
are
I
you
don't
out
think
of your
I don't
damn
think
mind?
I don't
You
I
are
don't
out of your damn mind.
to me, he sort of back hits him like by accident. I don't think he did it on purpose.
He
I think
fully did it on purpose. Get
the
out of here.
NBA needs tough guys. The NBA, that's why I don't watch regular season basketball. Back in the 90s, you know what that'd be? A common foul we play on. No, it's like even a guy like Max Strus last night, he gets in the face. He's down for 10 minutes. What are we doing, NBA? Get some freaking toughness. This guy is the greatest thing to happen to the NBA.
He's a
And
dirty
by
player.
the way, when that fight happened with the Minnesota Timberwolves, I know we didn't have time to talk about it here. I talked about it on Brandon's World. I defended him then. I wouldn't have suspended him then or even ejected him. I think the NBA is ridiculous for this.
Are you do you have a couple screws loose?
I like physical contact. I like it when guys start fighting. I think it makes the product better.
Draymond Green is a dirty player.
What did he do?
What he put Rudy Gobert in a chokehold.
Yeah, because they're wrestling with Klay Thompson. He's trying to protect his guy.
He stomped on Demonis Sabonis.
Okay, that he did. That he did.
He took a huge swinging shot at Yusuf Nurkic.
No, he didn't take a huge swinging shot at Nurkic.
He kicked Steven Adams right in the balls.
That was 8 years ago.
I don't care. He is a dirty.
See, that's the problem. Your animosity for Draymond Green has its inside of mine as I have a lot of respect for that dude. He brings toughness to that team. He is that team.
He is a dirty player, and I
if
love
he
that.
was on the Cavs, you would love him. As a matter of fact, as I've been saying for the last month, if I'm Kobe Allman, I call Golden State. I'd give up 2 first-round picks for Draymond Green. I don't care if he scores 4 points a game. He's the second most valuable team to the Warriors outside of Steph Curry.
Oh, don't you dare disrespect Klay Thompson like
Klay
that.
Thompson's washed.
Don't you dare
He's completely washed, Josh. When's he made a shot this year?
Don't you dare disrespect Klay Thompson like that.
Josh,
Don't
you're living
you
in the past,
dare.
Josh. That's your problem. It's heart over head, Josh. You got to get with your head. Draymond Green is more valuable than Klay Thompson.
Don't you dare disrespect Klay Thompson like
Listen,
that.
Klay was great in his prime, but he wasn't as important as Draymond. Draymond is the glue to that team.
You are disrespecting Klay Thompson.
When Steph and Klay are out there and Draymond's not, they don't win. Most valuable. I'm not saying he's not a better player, more valuable.
Anyway, I'm hoping that this isn't like, okay, Draymond's gone through his counseling and he's back in 7 games. No, he needs to be gone for at least 20 games. I'm sorry.
Free Draymond. Can we start the hashtag?
Hell
hashtag
no.
Free
Hey,
Draymond.
Speaking of suspensions, let's get to the other side. Ja Morant is back tonight against the New Orleans Pelicans in New Orleans after serving his 25-game suspension. We know what's happened with Ja Morant and
sadly
all that. I don't know what to make of this whole situation. Personally, given all the off-the-court stuff, I don't think his suspension was long enough either. I think Ja Morant should have been suspended for the entire season. But that's just me.
I think the problem is you don't distinguish well off the court from on the court. On the court, Ja Morant is a special talent.
I
Ja
get
Morant,
that.
to me, is a top 3 watch in the entire NBA. I'm not saying top 3 player. He's just a top 3 watch. I love watching Ja Morant. I think that this punishment, in the NBA, 20 games, like I said, the first quarter of the season, really in the NBA, it's who cares. I think he'll bounce back. I hope he learns his lesson, and we're just gonna see how it plays out.
I don't think Ja Morant was suspended for long enough because, he had that first incident where he flashed the gun, on Instagram Live. He goes down to Florida for counseling and he's back in like 8 games or whatever. That must have been the quickest counseling, you know, stuff session I've ever seen. And he's already back. And during a post game interview, he references a song that he should not have referenced. And later on, he gets caught again flashing a gun on an Instagram video, and he's suspended. Clearly, he did not learn his lesson in in that brief time. He needs to be suspended for the entire season. I get it. Ja Morant is a special on the court talent. I fully understand that. When I was at the Cavs Grizzlies game last year in Cleveland, I was hoping to see Ja Morant against Darius Garland and have it turn into a special battle. It didn't end up being that because the Cavs basically blew out the Grizzlies, but still, that's part of the reason why I like to go to these games is because of the storylines. And so I understand what you're saying about Ja Morant. But, I mean, the dude had, like, do you want to be a star in the NBA or do you want to go back to the streets? I know.
Well, now I just think that that'll be a lesson he'll have to learn on his own. Hopefully, he learns his lesson. I mean, I don't really have any other comment on it. There's nothing we can say that or any other pundit out there can say. We'll see.
Yeah, I think Ja Morant should not be making his return tonight. I think it's too early, and I hope Draymond Green is suspended for at least 20 games.
I hope Draymond Green comes back and wreaks havoc on this league. As a matter of fact, I hope the first act he does is punch somebody else in the face, and they call it a common foul. The NBA needs toughness in the sport. The NBA is a bunch of whiners, a bunch of sissies that complain to the refs. Draymond Green's the last hope of old school basketball we have. We need some back in this game.
Okay, so I want to go to something a little bit different. We're going to stay on the NBA. Did you see that the Lakers raised a banner for their in-season tournament? Did you hear?
Yeah, your point is
That's stupid. They should not. I don't care that it's the in-season tournament and they're the first champions. You're the Los Angeles Lakers. You do not raise a banner for division championships. You do not raise a banner for winning the Western Conference. You only raise banners for actual NBA championships. An in-season tournament championship in mid-December does not count as a championship. No, do not raise that banner.
well,
Rest in
they
peace.
already did. So what are you going to do about it? To go and take it down?
If Kobe Bryant were still alive, may he rest in peace, he would say, take that thing down. It does not belong in our rafters.